Sam's back today. He's not so shy today, are you, Sam? Because he was here yesterday when we listened to our story. You want to say hello to Sam? Yes? Yes? Okay, yes, we can do that. Sam would like me to read the story again to you today. Can you remember what the name was of the story of the book that we read yesterday? Tell your grown up, or you can tell Sam. The name of the book was Beagle. So we're going to read the story again today, but we're going to talk a little bit more about what sorts of things are happening in the story. Okay, would you like to go and sit down really sensibly and quietly? Okay, pop you down your special chair, say bye to the children, and then you can come back and see them at the end of the story. Okay, there we go. Pop you in your special chair, and I hope you're all sitting nice and sensibly and snugly as well. Ready? Shall we start? Beagle by Alexis Deakin. And can you remember yesterday we spoke about how Alexis Deakin is the author who wrote the book and also the illustrator. So he drew the pictures too. Beagle was not supposed to be here. She was lost. So we can see that the spaceship has crashed into planet Earth, into our planet. And Beagle is lost. She doesn't know where she is. No one seemed to understand her. So we know that Beagle doesn't speak English. Even if she did speak English, I'm not sure the rabbits or the tree would answer, because they can't speak, can they? But Beagle doesn't know that because she's not from this planet. Some wouldn't even stay still to listen. Why wouldn't they stay still to listen? Tell your grown up why you think they won't stay still to listen. Have a look at the picture. The leaves won't stay still to listen because it's a very windy day and they're being blown all over the place. But Beagle doesn't understand that. From far away, she thought she heard her mother calling. So Beagle's standing on the hill, and from far away in the city, we know it's a city because there's lots of buildings and lights, she thinks she can hear her mother calling. Bring, 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 bring. But it wasn't her. What was it that was making the bring, bring sound? Talk to your adult, or your parent, or your grown-up, and can you tell them what was making the sound? It's a telephone box. The telephone inside the red box. Beagle didn't like being alone. She needed to find some friends. She's looking very sad, isn't she? And she's trying to make a friend with a person that's walking past and got a suitcase. But it looks like they're too busy. And she did at last. Can you remember where she found her first lot of friends? With the puppies. Doesn't she look all warm and snug and cosy? And so do the puppies. They're keeping each other safe. And then a man appears in the morning and he says, "What on earth?" But Beagle wasn't wanted there, it seemed. So the man has come from the stray dog's home. Do any of you know what a stray dog's home might be? Have a little chat with your grown-up. See if you know what the answer is. A stray dog's home is where animals are kept safe, dogs are kept safe, or puppies are kept safe because they haven't got anywhere to live. And they're kept there safe until people come and have them for their pets. But Bigu is not a puppy. Bigu's an alien from a different planet, isn't she? She's all on her own again. Her ears go droopy, don't they? And go. She looks very sad. She's all hunched up. Then she found the perfect place. Where was the perfect place for Bigu on Earth? It was the playground. And it was. It's perfect for Bigu. She's got the children who are playing with her and who are being kind to her. It doesn't matter to the children that Bigu looks different or that they don't speak the same language. They're playing and they're having fun together. They're kind and caring, just like you and just like all the children at Nathaniel Newton. She can't stay in the playground now, can she? The teacher comes along and takes Bigu away out of the playground. But not everyone thought so. Wait! Her friends wanted to say goodbye. Oh, they're all saying goodbye to Bigu. They're giving Bigu lots of hugs, aren't they? Goodbye! Goodbye! Bigu's waving goodbye. Once again, from far away, she thought she heard her mother calling, but she knew it couldn't be. All alone again. Looks like she's going to sleep there. Could it be her parents coming to find her? Beep, 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 beep. She's getting beamed up into the spaceship, isn't she? And was it her parents? It was. They've come to get Bigu. They look very happy, don't they? And relieved. They find relieved that they've got Bigu back again. Bigu told her parents all about life on Earth, how Earth creatures were mostly big and unfriendly, but there were some small ones who seemed hopeful. All the small ones, all the children, they were all really kind to Bigu and caring. So she's really hopeful that they're going to grow up and be just as kind and caring. Bigu would always remember those small ones. There you can see Bigu in her spaceship. She's looking down at planet Earth. She hoped they would remember her too. Would you remember Bigu if she came and visited our playground? I think you would. Okay, Sam, did you enjoy that? You want to come and walk back up here and see the children again? Okay, come on then. Here he is again. Yes? Okay. Sam would like me to ask you some more questions about Bigu, about the story that we've just read. Shall we see if you can answer them? See if you know the answers. I'm sure you will. What's the first question? Okay, so Sam wants to know who is the main character in the book. So you can tell Sam, or you can tell your grown-up. The main character is Bigu, the alien from outer space. What's the next question, Sam? Okay. What did Bigu use to travel to Earth? How did Bigu get to Earth? Talk to your grown-up, or you can tell Sam. She got to Earth in a spaceship. Ooh. like to know, does Bigu like being alone? Does she like being all by herself? Talk to your grown up or you tell Sam. Bigu doesn't like being alone. She likes being with friends and people and family. Just the next one. Okay. Where did Bigu meet the puppies? Where did Bigu meet the puppies? All nice and warm and snuggly. You can tell you're grown up or you can tell Sam. That's right. Bigu met the puppies at the stray dogs home. Their dogs haven't got any homes and they're kept there safe until people go and get them to have them as a new pet. Oh yes, oh, not sure if I remember this one. Wonder if the children will. Let's see if you can remember. Yes, okay. What did Bigu keep from the playground? Can you remember what Bigu kept from the playground? So you can tell you're grown up or you can tell Sam. Oh yes, I remember now. Bigu kept the hula hoop from the playground. Okay, that's another question. Well, that's a good question. Sam wants to know, how did Bigu's parents feel when they found Bigu and when they got Bigu back? How did they feel? Can you tell your grown up and can you tell Sam? They felt relieved. They felt relieved. You might have thought of a different word. You might have thought of happy or pleased. I'm sure you thought of lots of amazing words that could be used instead. And they did feel relieved. It's a bit if you lose something really special to you, and you worry and you think, where is it, where could it be? You might get those worries in your tummy and you just want to find it. And as soon as you find it, you feel so relieved. And I imagine that Bigu's parents felt incredibly relieved because Bigu is really, really special to them. Yes. Oh, that is another good question. Sam wants to know what the small earth creatures were in the book. Who were the small earth creatures in the book? And Bigu spoke about the small earth creatures. You can tell you're grown up or you can tell Sam. Yes, I know, they're really working very, very hard. The small earth creatures were the children. The small earth creatures were the children. You can see I've got a capital E there for Earth because it's the name of our planet. I hope you enjoyed listening to the story again. Sam's got another couple of questions. Yes. Sam wants to know, maybe this is something you could chat to your grown-up about, which planet you think Bigu might be from. It might be a planet that you already know about, or it might be one that you want to create and use your imagination. Oh, that's a really good question. Sam wants to know, if you could travel anywhere on a spaceship, where would you travel to? Thank you for listening to us again, children. Thank you for answering Sam's questions. And tomorrow we're going to be having a look at the book one more time, and we're going to be having a think tomorrow about, yes, I'll make sure we do that. We're going to have a think about the different words that are used in the book, the vocabulary and what they mean. So we'll see you tomorrow. You want to say bye to Sam? Bye bye, and we'll see you tomorrow.